Okay, hey all, Djruhnke here. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of the International House of Bacon servers Lekman House. You can see right in front of you here. It's oops, it's one of our biggest buildings on the server, and it was created by Ender Wiggin, inspired, if you recognize the name, after the Lekman House design, made in a show called Epic Minecraft Time. So I'll just walk you over here. Great, look what I've done now. Okay, hold on a sec. Obviously this is not how you normally enter the house. There's a very convenient pathway here. I'm just a genius, so that's why I chose to enter the house that way. Anyway, here's the top floor, a little balcony you can look over. You can see a lot of our other buildings on the server. Right down there is my white castle that I recently built. My next episode will take you on a tour through that, so tune in again to see that also. But let's continue with the Lekman House build. Now, the Lekman House is our basically main hub. Everyone on the server keeps their stuff mainly here, unless they're out doing something, and we all have our own personal rooms and places in the Lekman House, so it's really the main hub of business for the International House of Bacon server. Here's our nether portal and nether wart farm. Pretty simplistic thing we just set up to have nether warts for brewing on this level. Drop down another level and we just have a common area that we recently set up. In this room, this is a 2-level room. It's Ender Wiggin's personal room, so is where he will respawn and where he keeps all his chests and stuff. A little credit to Epic Minecraft Time, a little joke, Epic Meal Time, which inspired this build. If we hop over to the left here, we'll see another 2-floor room, which is my room that I designed. Pretty simplistic, but it does its job well, and will put in DJ to mark my territory. Right on over here is the main area of the Lekman House where most of our storage is kept. Just clearly labeled stuff. You can take a little peeks into our chest, just a bunch of random junk where we keep all our supplies and stuff. Redstone, very important stuff, and then tons of food to eat and so on and so forth. Just building blocks, and that's what that provides us. Here I'm going to take a little briefer second to point out this is another one of our players' rooms, which possibly you'll see later, but possibly not. This is a chest room, which actually currently is used for absolutely nothing, but but pretty cool looking room actually. Just outside the chest room, to give you a little orientation where this is, the common room that we were just in is right there. We have a automated wheat farm. If you jump down here, this pressure plate will flow water that harvests all the wheat for us when it's ready. But it's not right now, so I'm not going to show that off. But these pistons would just drop down, this water flows off, designed by Ender. He does a lot of redstone work, so I kind of leave that to him. Just over here is on a really cool spot. This is what really makes this Lekman House acting as a hub be possible, because it's connected by rail track to a bunch of different places in our server, as labeled by the signs. All you do is whap the minecart button, one pops up right here, and you push whatever location you want to go to. And I believe Ender's going to show off a more detailed version of that in another one of his videos, but you'll get to see that. Up here, most of the show, we just have a guest quarters, bare bones stuff, but for anyone who were to quote-unquote stay on the server, little rooms. We used to have snow golems in there to act as our guests, just for fun. Here, what else we got? Going down lower, got many levels to it. We got small little brewing room. We've recently updated to a much bigger brewing room, which I will show. It's in my castle. I will show the next episode if you want to check that out. But this was our temporary one. And then, hello, I think I saw a creeper out there. Oh yeah. Don't want that guy to blow up. Okay, hold on a sec. I want to get some gunpowder, so I'm actually interested in trying to take this guy out. Maybe if we come around the other side. Just pop him. There we go. Ah, no gunpowder. Well, wasted time. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Right down here is one of the last rooms that I haven't showed off. It's the Enchanting Room. It's pretty neat. It's got customizable levels because the number of bookcases obviously dictates the number of levels that you can enchant. So, if for example you only have 14 levels and you want to make a lower level enchantment, you can pull a lever which will pull the bookcases up out of range, and then they will no longer contribute to the number of levels, and the maximum is lowered. So it's easier to get to the exact level you want. And then, since we got plenty of time, let me show off what's right below our Lekman house, which is a XP farm. So if we pop this button, drop down through a water drop, which allows us to get down here really quickly, and walk over here, we got our really sweet tricked out AFK lounge made by Ender. What this allows us to do is, right through this glass wall right up above there's actually a very conveniently located zombie spawner, with which we have set up that the water pushes the zombies to drop way far down. I'll give you a little peek of how far down. All the way down to where those chests are. You can see a zombie right there now. And that fall damage brings them to almost no health, which allows the players to go down there and whack them with like just one hit instead of having to kill the zombie with much more hits and get the XP from him. So what you can do is, if you're going to be AFK away from keyboard, you can just hop into the secure AFK bunker and AFK for a bit, and after we've calculated that it's about 40 minutes AFK. It's not too bad. Go and watch a cool YouTube video or two. That if you come down here, then there will be enough zombies that from level 0 will get you up to level 30. And one really cool thing to do that makes it really quick to collect the XP is to go to the conveniently located brewing area here. And this is once again just a tertiary brewing area. We got a really cool one up in my white castle, and take some splash potions of healing, which will deal damage to the zombies, and just throw it in there and it kills them all at once, which is pretty awesome. Also down here, a little extra treat, extra stuff. I guess I didn't really plan to show this all off, but why not? Lots of loud zombie sounds. Also down here, you can hear it already, it's pretty obnoxious, is a slime farm. We found the coordinates of where slimes are. We just made a multi-level farm so that we can harvest slime for slime balls. But we got plenty of those, so we don't really need to worry about that right now. And then down here is just a bunch of obsidian. Oh, there's a giant slime. So that's a look at the Lekman house and some areas below it, which makes it a pretty special place. And it's massive. It's a massive building. It's really neat, and it's the way it acts as a hub for all the players on the server. It's really useful because it's a centralized location, so anyone spanning out from here can always find useful materials that's been gathered by others, and we're all friends on the server, so we just borrow and give stuff that whatever we need at the time, and drop off stuff we don't need in their respective chests, and so you can always find whatever you need here. So that's a look at it's a more in detailed look at the Lekman house, and I hope you enjoyed this tour of the International House of Bacon server. Next up will be my White Castle, which I'll show you later. See you later. Djruhnke signing out. Enjoy.